Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Right, so we've met with Adoy, slain some goblins, and we've helped McGrab deal with his grief. He was so sad. So sad. Anyway, there's really nothing else for us to do here. So I think it's time we returned to the main quest.
You've a task?
Actually, I probably should heal up
before
I do it.
You have nature's servant awaits.
What is it this time?
I already used all
May
that.
oil bestow the thrust. Yes, O omnipresent authority figure.
Alright, so... she's not too far from leveling, that could be good. And the rest all recently leveled,
Yes,
so
you have but to
they're probably still quite far away. And Nashkel. 20 hours.
You have but to ask.
I would rest here, but I can't do that. Because this is a town, and you can't rest in the middle of town. You have to go to an inn. Might as well hand in the quest.
Dealing with criminals jades a man's soul.
I've come to turn in a bounty and collect a reward that is duly mine. Well, it's good to see you attempting to earn honest gold, even though it is through the unsavory task of bounty hunting. I shall pay you, though less than the posted amount. We shall store the extra in case you decide to alter the facts in any further dealings. Ah. Well, I know I could have gotten more for those emeralds, but that's not the point. I just prefer to finish the quest. Alright.
Stand away, citizen!
You have returned, and it will seem as right to trust you. The town thanks you wholeheartedly, and it is pleased to give you the proper reward. Please take this 900 gold for your efforts. It is a small fortune by anyone's standards. Thank you again. And we gained another reputation point. Darn it! I have to do something evil now. Oh, just for balance sake.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
I don't care.
Death come for thee. Surrender, and thy passage shall be quicker.
I'm not surrendering to anything. Struggle if you must, dead one. I do not mind working for my money. Why Nimble has been hired to deal with the likes of you, I'll never know. Oh, overestimation, thy name is Nimble.
You've a task?
Of course I didn't rest, so I don't really have
You're a
any
queer
spells
fellow.
available, but that
Thy
shouldn't matter.
strapping buttocks.
It shall be as you wish.
Eat flaming!
And it doesn't matter that much, luckily.
A god's favor is fickle at best.
Yeah, don't think so.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
Always with the casting of the fear. It does not work. At least he had nice boots. And a neat sword. Let's see, that's the Ring of Infravision. I don't have any... No, Brannan is human. This is a neat spell, but I don't think I can use it. It can only be cast by the protagonist, which is why you have to be a little bit careful about it. If I am... what am I? Chaotic neutral? What does chaotic neutral do? Let's see. Cannot be used by... doesn't say Bard. Ah. Let's see. Versus missile attacks. Well... Actually, still probably better if Nira wears these. And the +1 sword, that's also nice. Let's level you up. You leveled up in Druid. So you gain an additional priest spell. Let's get another slow poison. Barked Skin would also be nice, but not necessary. And don't really want anything else. I really don't understand why druids have blasts, but oh well, they do. So
What is it this
I
time?
might as well use it.
It shall be as you wish.
But for now, let's rest. And in the morning we will
You
sell
have but
all
to
our
ask.
crud.
Never had rats. No sorry.
We'll just sleep like no.
You were startled out of sleep with a chill, though the night is warm and calm. It is though someone has walked across your grave, and for a moment you wonder if it was you. With this thought, the ground beneath you opens, and you are swept into the dark. When light returns, you do not find its presence comforting. Before you lay the empty mines of Nashkel, cleansed by your previous passage. You move through walls and floors alike, descending deeper and deeper, until a bloated figure comes into view. Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him, stands motionless before you. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this foul apparition has been waiting for you. A dagger of bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you are sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope. You turn your back on the blade, and it clatters to the floor. Punishment enough shall find this creature in the land of the dead. You need not inflict any more upon him. Surprised and thankful, the visage of Mullahay hobbles forward and through you, off to whatever fate it deserves. Perhaps for safekeeping, it leaves a part of itself behind. It is a spark of hope that fills a space within you, a dagger-shaped hole you did not know was empty. There is a cry of rage from the depths, and the dagger of bone launches itself through the air, your heart its target. You awake just as it should have struck, and the cold sweat that covers you stings your eyes. A disapproving voice lingers in your ears, though it should have disappeared with the dream. You will learn.
Maybe.
Every once in a while, I forget I'm fleeing red wizards who want to open up my brain and study it, and I realize I'm having the time of my life.
Of course you
You
are.
sound awfully sure of yourself.
Maybe so, but I know I feel a lot more confident since you've been around.
Really? I feel the same way. Ever since we met on the road, I've begun feeling more and more like there's nothing I can't do.
You're right to feel that way. With or without wild magic, you're the kind of woman who can do anything she sets her mind to doing.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I'll keep it in mind the next time I'm deciding whether to fight or run for my life.
But if you run, I'll shoot you in the back.
Yes? It shall be as you wish. You have but to ask. You have
Right,
but to ask.
let's get rid of some crud.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Alright. It's a nice dagger, but I'm not gonna use that. Bastard sword I don't need. Short bow and that can go. Let's reduce some weight. And let's get rid of all this. see, color spray, infravision and burning hands. Might as well get rid of them. Do you have any darts? I forgot. You do not. No, I don't really need to restock.
How
Right,
may I
so
be of
that's
assistance?
some of
You
that
have
done.
but to ask.
I know I have
You have
loads of
but to
gems, but that
ask.
can wait. Because after all, money isn't all that important right now. I mean, I got 27, well, almost 28,000 gold. That must be heavy to carry around, even if it is divided amongst all the party members. And again, I'm not entirely sure how much a gold coin weighs and how much that would actually do. No, it would still be. It would still weigh a ton, though, wouldn't it? In some way, I'm sort of glad they didn't actually factor that in.
Hello there.
You're back. What happened? Did you find Joseph? Found his greenstone ring, but I'm afraid we think he's dead. He's dead? My Joseph is dead? Yep, and we're taking his ring as payment for telling you the bad news. Bye now. You bastards! Get out of my house! Get out! Aww. Didn't lose any rap for that.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
It's so difficult to play properly bad without actually doing, well, homicidal stuff. I don't want to kill civilians. There's no point to it. Was there anything else left to do? I don't think so. That's done quests. Trouble in the region. Let's see, prison the sculptor. I think I did that. That should have been finished. Is there any bounty left unclaimed?
Dealing with criminals jades a man so. Dealing with criminals jades a man so.
No. Well, it must be a bug. If it's still on the quest, pity, but oh well. The Tale of Captain Barrage. That should have been finished already. Half Ogres near Berghost. Well, I dealt with those, I think. Did I? Maybe not. That's in a different part of the map. There's just so much that can happen. But I just can't keep track of it all. I would need to have a separate screen open with all the quests available in any particular region. I mean, I know there's one in that little patch of... actually, over here that we need to finish... we could finish in the Friendly Arm Inn. Ah, well. Now we go back to Berghost. And we got there in one piece, that is, just...
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Actually, let's go up this way. Doesn't really matter how I walk.
Ho there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Well now, our paths cross once more. I suppose proper introductions are in order, as we will no doubt meet again. My name is Elminster. I have heard nothing but tales of thy exploits in the time we have been apart. It would seem that thou art destined to have quite the impact on the Sword Coast. Quite the burden for one so young. I wasn't aware my actions were common knowledge. Perhaps not common knowledge, but everything is plain for those that know where to look. As it is, I'm aware of thine efforts and accomplishments. Thou art quite adept, as Gorion predicted. All that remains is determined motive. My motives are my own, and no one else's. Thou hast certainly taken it upon thyself to straddle the morality fence, but I cannot truly fault the results. I shall leave the future to thy discretion, and we shall see what happens. I do have one piece of information for thee before I go, though it's hardly a surprise, I am sure. The bandits that thou dost seek make a habit of travelling in the northeast. With this, I shall take my leave.
Ooh, you smell.
Leon, Leon, someone in the jovial juggler gave me a gold piece to come find you. Slow down, breathless child. Who is tossing money about in the hopes of finding me? Her name is Officer Vi, and she's with the Flaming Fist. And you needn't worry, she's real nice. By the way, how did you know my name? Why, everyone here is talking about you. You're the ones that saved the Nashkel mines. My mama says that even though we don't like those folks from Arm, there's no reason anyone should have to suffer, so... Thank you, child. You've earned your gold piece. I will go to the jovial juggler and meet with your benefactor as soon as I'm able.
What is it this? I shall attend to it.
Officer Vi, alright. I could use more gold. Kinda want to get to Veldpost Inn to deal with Transik, but I suppose I can do this first.
Can I assist you?
Ah, Leon, I thought it might be you. These southern parts are set quite afire with talk of your work in Nashkel. I'm Officer Vi of the Flaming Fist, and to be honest, I could use your help. I cannot wait for your name or title, Officer Vi. The word of the Flaming Fist may be the law in these parts, but the extent of that law stops within reach of my blade. Then call me Jessa. To be perfectly honest, Leon, my contingent and I are cut off from Baldur's Gate. We haven't received new orders for close to a week. If you have issues with my superiors, then so be it. But don't drag them in here because, as things stand now, I couldn't care less. My contingent and I are on our own now, and quite frankly, all we want to do is make it home. What Jessa, is it? Very well then. How can we help you find your precious way home? The bandit raids have been getting worse since you returned from Nashkel. I used to think that they were just the usual big brigands out to make a quick buck from the troubled times, but not anymore. They're working for someone. Damn it! This is a fine mess, isn't it? One way or another, I've got to bring my troops back to the gate. I'll pay 50 gold pieces for every bandit scalp you can bring me. And spread the news. Some of the merchants in the region have also decided to pitch in and give money for bandit scalps, but I'll give you the best price. I want this whole region cleared, and I wanted to know what in the nine hells is going on here. Well, good.
You have but to ask. You have but to ask.
Then we'll just keep on going. Let's see, that's Firebeat's house. I don't want to do his quest because that's basically just getting a book and getting more reputation, so screw that. There's supposed to be a house close to him where I do want to go. Because there's a quest there that has been fixed. And I want to see it. Is this the right one? Yeah, Mr. Colquetle.
You have but to ask.
You're a long-tongued lout, ain't you?
Please, no visitors today. I am quite unwell with grief over my missing son. I told the fool not to travel in such times, especially with the wife and child in tow. But will you listen? Now I have no idea where he... Wait, where did you get that amulet? This trinket? It's but a scrap left behind by some vulturous marauders. It catches the light quite nicely though. It was my son's. Please, might I have it? For a price, it should be worth quite a great deal to you, no? For a price? You would have me pay for an item you took from the corpse of my son? You are utterly cold-hearted and a fool to boot. Paying the likes of you for the amulet would forever taint my memory of him. Begone from my sight, and take that thing with you. Good.
Mutton-mongering riffraff.
Gorion would have none of this. 'Tis shameful.
You
Yeah,
have
well,
but to ask.
I am not Gorion. Anyway, I will see you all next time.